What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to the Life Metal. It's time for a big edition of the mail. That's right, time for the mail. This edition of the mail is brought to you by several people. This is just basically a vinyl update. Gonna get right into it. Starting off with Puddleglum's music collection, who is a YouTuber. A new one to me, although I've known Marty Phillips for a long time on, never got to meet him personally, but I've known him on Facebook for years. But anyhow, it's Puddleglum's music collection, and I'll put a link below so you can find his stuff. But he sent me kind of a surprise package. He did ask me if I was, we were having a discussion about Gentle Giant, and I said I've been in a Gentle Giant mood for a while now. I've been buying up their stuff as I find it. And he asked me if I had Octopus, and I said no, and he sent me this. Brand new, remastered copy of Octopus with the European cover. Played this thing twice already. I just received it in the mail a couple days ago. Really enjoying it. I've just been in a prog mood over the last, I don't know, months. I've been listening to a lot of prog rock and going through the Gentle Giant collection, and this is quite a good one. Skatefold looks to me like a. I'm going to double check on who did the cover art, see if it's in here or not. It looks like Roger Dean. I mean, that definitely looks like a Roger Dean cover, you know. Roger Dean, who did all the Yes covers in Asia, among many others. But, oh, sure enough. Didn't even have to read it. There's actually a little Roger Dean spaceship down there. So, yep, Roger Dean cover. Great stuff, great prog rock. Very glad to have it. So, let's get on what else is in this box. The next two, I had no idea these came in this package, so they were a complete and total surprise. This is Darrell Mansfield. And Darrell Mansfield's a guitar player, singer, harmonica player. He does he does a lot of blues, but this is not a blues record. This is just a straight up hard rock, almost 70s style heavy metal record. Kind of in the vein of like a Pat Travers or Gary Moore, you know, his more hard rock heavy metal stuff, not his blues stuff. Maybe even Frank Marino, you know, that kind of thing going on here. And he actually put a note in here, something I didn't know about this. Paul Gilbert plays a few solos on this record, so I thought it was a cool album cover. So there you go, Daryl Mansfield Band, Revelation. And then this one was a total shocker. I had no clue. No clue this was coming. But really excited to have it. Yeah. This is the Rush Permanent Waves box set. So there's a 3 LP set. Contains, of course, the original album, remastered on 180 gram vinyl. I've already listened to it. It sounds fantastic. And then it has a 2 album live sets with Permanent Waves World Tour 1980. So you've got Behind live in Manchester, By Tour in a Snow Dog live in London, Xanadu live in London, Spirit of the Radio live in Manchester, Natural Science live in Manchester, Patch the Bangkok live in Manchester, The Trees live in Manchester, Cygnus X1 live in London, Cygnus X1 Book 2 live in London, Close to the Heart live in Manchester, Jacob's Ladder live in Missouri, and Free Will live in London. Thankfully, they made it sound like it's one collection. Like they used to do a lot of records. 10 Years of Double Live Gonzo it's a bunch of live tracks from different shows put together and made it sound like one show. So that's what you got going on here too. Let me go ahead and show you the guts of this thing. So you got the box. Put it down over here. You got this book, which I haven't even yet gone through and read this book yet. It's that new. I just got this in the mail. But there's lyrics and tons of photos, and it's almost like a giant CD booklet. Basically what it is. More lyrics. There's band photos in here, and someone told me the music's too loud in the background in one of my last videos. Too bad. So there you go, live picture of the band. So yeah, really cool booklet. I don't know. I'm not a professional. do videos and show music off that I like and talk about music that I like, and I play music. So playing in the background, by the way, is Violent Playground. Here's the live record. There's a gatefold, the live shot of the band. It is all black vinyl. It is 2 LP set. And there's your Permanent Waves original album cover. It's just a really cool set. So thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Marty, big shock. I was not expecting that, so very cool. This next package came all the way across the ocean. And again, it also too came with a note. And it was just a guy who was telling me thank you that he was that I turned him on to a couple bands that he's really into now, and he knew that I was a collector of 12-inch singles and knew that I was a King's X fan, so he sent me. This is King's X. This is a pre-release promotional single for the Faith, Hope, and Love album. As you can see on the bottom, it says from the forthcoming Faith, Hope, and Love album. Oddly enough, I just played the whole album today. He sent me the 12-inch single for Over My Head, which also contains King, the acoustic version of Shot of Love, and I'll Never Be the Same. And finally, 12-inch single from It's Love, which also contains We Were Born to Be Loved, and extended version of 6 Broken Soldiers. So those are awesome. I love 7-inch singles, 12-inch singles, and 7-inch singles. I did a bunch of 12-inch single videos maybe a couple months ago. So very, very cool. Thank you very much. Johnny's his name, and hopefully you get to see this video. Either way, I'm going to email you and send you a thank you anyhow. So I don't think Johnny does videos. He's just a guy who was sending me a package saying thanks for turning on some bands, which is really cool. So finally, we got this wonderful package here from the War God himself, the Metal War God, War God 60 on YouTube. And I did not pre-open this. I should have. So give me a second. Okay, that was a bit getting into, lots of tape. Have my handy knife. What do we got in here? I tell you right on top is a 7-inch single. Oh, the Other Night Demon, Kill the Pain, which is, I didn't have it, glad to have it. So Kill the Pain back at 100 miles per hour. Still sealed. This is a Century Media release from 2020, I believe. Yep, 2020, brand new single. So really, really cool. War God has been a friend of mine for, I don't know, 2 decades now. I've known the guy forever, so long before either one of us was doing YouTube videos. So this is Throne of Iron. Now I must confess, I don't know Throne of Iron, so this is a new one to me. Let's see what label this is on. No Remorse out of Greece. No Remorse is releasing a lot of great stuff, so very cool. No idea. I have not heard this one, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Cool cover. Throne of Iron. Maybe one of you guys can tell me a little bit about this. Somebody who's watching this video. Alright, so there's quite a few albums in here. And we've got Wolf Tooth. Comes in a blue plastic sleeve. Looks to be on blue vinyl. On the Cursed Tongue Records label. And as an insert, lyrics, band photos. Again, I should have opened this one up first and then played some of this so I knew what I was talking about when showing these, because I don't know anything about this. Looking at the fancy cover, Wolftooth, I'm going to assume that this is some epic heavy metal. I know that War God is heavily into the kind of the epic traditional heavy metal, new wave traditional heavy metal, so I'm going to assume that's what this is. But it also could be stoner rock or doom. I just don't know. Maybe I should go ahead and play a clip of that right here. So there you go. That was a little bit of Wolf Tooth. I hadn't heard him before either, so that was my first time hearing him as well. Alright, there's feels like 2 more records in here. This next one is Bedlam. On the Chrysalis label from... And I know this is the 70s, I just don't know what year it is. So this is your 70s style hard rock, heavy metal, whatever you want to call it. It was probably called heavy metal in the 70s. These days people will argue to the death that heavy metal didn't exist in the 70s, but I just think people who argue that are idiots. So yeah, I don't see a year on here. Maybe there's a year on the center label. Let's see here. 1973. So Bedlam from 1973. On the Chrysalis label. And then finally the last one is a band I am familiar with, but this is their new album. I haven't actually, oddly enough, I was just looking at this CD just a week or 2 ago. This is Siren, straight up heavy metal, pushing towards like US style power metal. They're not, they don't really go into the thrash metal, but they have a new album out that I have not yet heard, and there it is. He's been, War Guy's been talking a lot about these guys and how great this album is, so really looking forward to giving it a spin. A lot of these old bands have been coming back and giving us great stuff. This is on black vinyl, I believe. Yeah, black vinyl. And this is on the 165 of 350. Underground Power, another great label. Now, Underground Power is a German label and distribution company. Undergroundpower.de.day is the address. Great stuff. They, matter of fact, my label, nolifetilmetal, they carry most of my stuff. They also carry stuff from Rocks Records, which you guys know I work for. So Underground Power is a great label. So there you go. That's another vinyl updates and basically a mail call. Thank you very much, Kevin, Metal War God. Links below to both channels that have videos, and that's it. God bless. Stay strong.